Good evening, Storm fans. We are here live from the Hive. Game number 2, Oklahoma City Storm versus Shawnee. Hunter coming in for Micah. Trent back to serve. Ball's over the net. An ace. 3-1. Deep serve, Shawnee. It's a hit. Hunter puts it up, shanks it out. Kalen runs for it, not quite able to make it there. 3-2. Ball's over the net. Joust at the net. Kalen with his middle set. Connor takes a swing at it, puts it into the net. Tie game at 3. Hunter takes the serve. Kalen. Then Briggs from behind the 10-foot line sends it long. 3-4. There's the serve from Shawnee. Eli gives it a ride. Popped up high. Briggs to Kalen. Outside to Hunter. He's up, sends it over. Wolves put it in the net. Get it back over in 3. Kalen's able to play it up. Hunter sends it over. Free ball by the Wolves. Storm gets a point called 4 touches. Storm with the serve. Tie game at 4. Connor back to serve. Storm gets a block. Wolves get it back over. Kalen puts it up. Hunter tips it over the blockers. It's back over. Connor moves it up to Kalen. Middle set. Briggs. It's blocked. 4-5. Briggs sends the ball over. Wolves not able to play it. Tie game at 5. Eli with the serve. Pushed over. Micah moves it up. Briggs not able to get it over. 6-5. Jake coming back in for Eli. Serves over the net. Micah moves it up to Kalen. Outside set. Hunter's there. Tips it over. Wolves into the net. Tie game at 6. Hunter with the serve. An ace for Hunter. There's the delivery. Wolves free ball over the net. Hunter puts it up. Kalen with an outside set to Trent. Trent sends it deep. Wolves keep it in play. Wolves on the right side. It's long and out. Point for Storm, 8-6. Deep serve by Hunter. Kalen able to push it back onto the Wolves side. Storm gets the point. Short serve into the net makes it 9-7. There's the toss. Serve is over. It's long. Point Storm, 10-7. Connor into the front line, and Liam comes in to serve. Short serve into the net, 10-8. Hunter keeps it off the floor. It's going long, or wide, I should say. 10-9. Ball is over the net. Jake moves it forward. Kalen's able to get it up. Connor pushes it over. It's tight to the net. Wolves not able to get it over, 11-9. Eli in for Jake. Kalen back to serve. There's the delivery. It's deep. Long. 11-10. Short, but over the net. Kalen keeps it up. There's Hunter. Free ball over the net by Trent. Tipped over. Kalen outside to Trent. Trent gives it a ride. It's long. Tie game at 11. Briggs in for Liam. There's the toss. Serves over the net. Hunter up to Kalen. Kalen with a short middle set. Connor tries to send it over. Blocked. Now Briggs with a push. Connor to Kalen. Right side, Eli pushes it to the back line. Wolves send it over down the tape. 11-12. Connor puts the ball up, right side, back to Trent. Wolves put it back too close to the net, can't get it over. Tie game at 12. Kalen tries to roll it over, doesn't get it up enough. 12-13. Briggs sends it over, it's a little wide. 12-14. Connor to Kalen, middle set. Connor gets the kill. 13-14. Connor back to serve. Ball's over the net. An ace for Connor as the Wolves shank the ball out. Tie game at 14. Short serve into the net, 14-15. Storm down by 1. Tosses over the net. Micah moves it up to Kalen. Kalen puts it up. Briggs sends it over. Gets the point. Tie game at 15. Eli back to serve. Pushed back over. Trent moves it up to Kalen. Middle set. Briggs sends it over. Wolves not able to play it in 3. 16-15. Deep serve. Up to the net. Sent back over. Trent keeps it in play. Outside set. Hunter sends it over, and it's in at the line, 17-15. Short serve into the net, 17-16. Jake in for Eli. There's the serve. Micah gets the dig. It's into the net. Kalen gets it up, though. Briggs with a back pass over the net. Wolves put it in the net, and it drops on the floor on their side. 18-16. Hunter to serve. An ace for Hunter, 19-16. Off the Wolves' fingertips and out. Long serve is out, 19-17. Ball's over the net. Hunter puts it up, moves it back a little bit. Micah there to move it forward. Briggs with a back pass over the net. Keeps the ball in play. Rolled over by the Wolves. Micah to Kalen. Outside, Trent's up, puts it down, gets the kill. 20-17. Connor into the front line for Micah, and Briggs back to serve. Substitution Wolves. The toss and the delivery. Wolves on the right side. Kalen, outside set to Trent. rolled over. The Wolves roll it back. Jake up to Kalen. Middle set. Connor sends it long. 20-18. Ball's over the net. Trent puts it up to Kalen. Middle set to Connor, who gets the kill. 21-18. Eli comes in for Jake. Kalen back to serve. Timeout, but I don't not for sure who called it. Back from the timeout, it's 21-18. Storm up by 3. Kalen with the serve. Serve goes wide. 21-19. Oh, short and over the net. Still in play. Briggs pushes it over. Tipped up over the blockers, and everybody watches the ball drop on the floor. 21-20. Timeout, Storm. Back from the timeout, 21-20. Storm up by 1. Shawnee with the serve. Ball's over the net. Trent puts it up. Kalen brings it back into the court. Trent pushes it to the back line. Right side set, blocked by Connor. But the ball came down on Storm's side of the net. Tie game at 21. Ball is wide. Serving the ball to Coach Ashley. 22-21. Back to serve is Trent. Wolves to the outside. Send it over. Hunter to Kalen. Kalen puts it over in 2. One hand up. Still in play. Big free ball over the net. Connor to Kalen. Kalen with a middle set. Connor gets the kill. Off the blockers. 23-21. Wolves have it deep. They send it over. Eli to Kalen. Outside to Hunter. Tips it over the blockers. 1, 2, and out. 24-21. Set point Storm. Deep serve right back over the net. Trent to Kalen. Wolves able to play it. Kalen sends it over on 2. Wolves put it back tight to the net, send it over. Briggs to Kalen. Outside, Briggs from behind the 10-foot line. Right back over, Briggs to Kalen again. Outside to Hunter. Hunter sends it deep. Wolves keep it in play. Roll it over, Trent. Kalen on the right side, Eli down the line. Wolves keep it in play. Tight to the net, and Connor gets the kill. Storm wins the first set, 25-21. All right, back from the break. Storm Chasers teams are on the courts. Lineups have been checked. The ref is on the podium waiting on the score table to finish up some last-minute things. That means it is time for set number 2. Kalen back to start Storm off with the serve. Ball's over the net. Wolves keep it off the floor. Back set over the net. Kalen with a middle set to Connor. Connor gets the kill. 1-0. The ball went long, but it was off of a couple of Wolves. Short serve makes it tie game at 1. Micah keeps the ball up. Briggs from behind the 10-foot line rolls it over the tape. Wolves put it in the tape. 2-1. Hunter into the front line for Micah. And Trent back to serve. Wolves backhanded over the net. Briggs, Kalen. Right side set to Eli. Eli swings out it, puts the ball into the net. Tie game at 2. Wolves with the toss. Ball's over to the net. Not quite. Hits the tape and back at him. 3-2. Connor with the serve. Short serve. Tie game at 3. Micah into the back line. Wolves serve. Micah sends the ball out. 3-4. Wolves with a wide serve makes a tie game at 4. Wolves send Eli's serve back. Briggs sends it over, and Wolves tip it out. 5-4. Deep serve by Eli. Eli gets the ace. 6-4. Another deep serve. Wolves move it forward. A block by Kalen. Seven to 4. Wolves pass it back over in 1. Briggs to Kalen. Sends it over on 2. Briggs one-arms it as it comes over the net. Wolves not able to control the ball. 8-4. An ace for Eli again. 9-4. Wolves close to the net. Kalen sends it back to him. Storm gets the point. 10-4. Timeout, Shawnee. Back from the timeout. Storm up by 6, 10-4. Eli serving for Storm. Wolves return it on 1. Storm tries to put it back. It rolls down the tape. Falls onto the Storm's floor. Jake in for Eli. It's 10-5. Shawnee with the serve. Jake puts it up. Kalen to the middle. Briggs sends it over. Rolled back over by the Wolves. Micah to Kalen. Outside. Hunter's up, and he swings at it. Hits the tape and rolls back on the Storm side. 10-6. It's deep. Micah moves it forward to Kalen. Kalen puts it up. Briggs from the middle. Pushes to the side. Wolves one-arm it back into play, and they send it over. Micah to Kalen. Outside to Hunter. Tip. And Storm gets the point close to the line. Hunter with the serve. It's long. 11-7. There's the serve. Micah and Trent collide. 11-8. Deep serve. Trent gets it. It's up. Trent sends it over. Middle set. Tipped over. Onto the floor. 11-9. There's the serve. It's wide. – 12-9. Connor into the front line. Liam back to serve. Connor gets the kill. Wolves overpass. Too close to the net. Connor took advantage of it. Short serve into the net. 13-10. Ball's over the net. Jake to Kalen. Out to Trent. Tipped over. Actually pushed over, just over the blockers. Still in play. Wolves put it into the net. 14-10. Now Kalen with the serve. Jake comes out. Eli comes in. Wolves not able to play it in 3, 15-10. Wolves free ball it over the net. Hunter to Kalen. Outside to Trent. Trent gives it a ride off the blockers, tipped up, and then onto the floor. 16-10. Wolves way outside, push it back over. Trent to Kalen, middle set. Connor with the kill. 17-10. Oh, they said that was Jinx's point, so 16-11. Jinx had the serve. And Storm gets the point back. Storm serve, 17-11. Trent back to serve. (18-11). An ace, 19-11. Timeout, Shawnee. Back from the timeout, Storm up by 8 with 19. Trent has the serve. Trent called on a foot fault, makes it 19-12. Storm puts it up, Kalen. Out to Hunter, roll shot. Back over, back towards the camera. Trent gets the ball up. It's out into the stands. 19-13. Another serve. Trent to Kalen. Outside, Hunter Zepp tips it over the blockers. Wolves manage to get it back over in 3. Ball goes to Connor, who pushes it over. Wolves put it into the net. 20-13. Briggs in for Liam. And Connor back to serve. Wolves pass the serve high, push it back over in 3. Connor up to Kalen. Trent from behind the 10-foot line. Trent called on a back row attack. Micah into the back line for Connor. 20-14. Shawnee has the serve. Serves over the net. Eli up to Kalen. Middle set to Briggs. Rolls it over. Pushed out. Brought back in. Back set over the net. Micah to Kalen. On the right side to Eli. Wolves able to get it over, but they're called for being under the net. Makes it 21-14. Eli back to serve. Deep serve. Wolves keep it in play. Roll it over the net. Micah runs for it, not able to get there in time. (21-15). Jake into the back line for Eli. Serves over the net to Trent. Kalen puts it up. Briggs puts the ball into the net. 21-16. There's a serve. Hunter puts the ball up. Kalen. Hunter on the outside, rolls it over. An outside set tipped over the blockers. Nope, wasn't tipped over the blockers. They put it back. Wolves put it on the Storm side. Kalen out to Hunter again. Hunter sends it for a ride. It's long. 21-17. There's the serve. Mike has got it to Kalen. Kalen puts it over on two. Wolves keep it in play. Free ball it over the net. Trent. Kalen in the middle. It's up to Briggs. Briggs sends it down. Point goes to Storm. 22-17. Hunter back to serve. Short serve into the net. 22-18. Micah. Kalen in the middle with an outside set. Trent gets blocked. Briggs keeps it alive. Again to Trent. Pushes it over to the outside. Finds the floor. Point goes to Storm. 23-18. Briggs with the serve. Serve goes long. 23-19. Micah in for Hunter. Trent takes the serve, pushes it up to Kalen, outside, back to Trent. Trent sends it over. A middle set, pushed over. Briggs to Kalen, middle. Connor sends it for a ride in the corner. It's good. Connor with the kill. 24-19, set point Storm. Eli coming in for Jake. And Kalen back to serve. An ace. And set and game point Storm. Storm wins 2 out of 3.